Okay, so first off, I just want to apologize for the low quality of this video because I'm shooting on my phone because I don't really feel like getting out my camera and everything because I don't even know if I have a memory card big enough to hold a video right now, and I'm in the middle of trying to get a laptop for college, so I can't really edit it on a computer right now anyways. But I just wanted to film this video because I've been on this journey of self-love and like physical health for this past year, and it has to do with this diet called keto. So I started out doing keto like right after school ended last year, so it's literally been about a year since I started this diet. I did it for the whole summer last year. Like, even when I went on vacation, I was doing it. There was some cheat days, but I like got back into it, so for the majority of those 2 months I was in keto. Now, over the course of that summer, I lost 24 pounds like before I went back to school, and then once school started, I kind of like dropped off the like ketosis, but I was still eating low carb and going to the gym every day. I also went to the gym every day in the summer when I was doing keto. So, some things about keto, if you don't know, it's where you change your metabolism from burning carbs for energy to burning fat for energy. So, in essence, you're eating as much fat as you can and moderate protein and minimal to low carbs. So, you're basically eating things like eggs, bacon, avocados. You can eat salad with chicken and cheese and ranch with like no sugar in it, and you just have to like look on food labels and stuff if you're eating processed foods. So yeah, that was my summer. Last summer, for breakfast I would literally have like 3 eggs, 2 pieces of bacon every morning. For lunch I would have a huge salad with avocado, cherry tomatoes, cheese, ranch, and chicken. Like, that was my lunch every day. For dinner, I usually just had chicken and vegetables. I don't really like a lot of meat besides chicken. Like, sometimes I would have steak or burgers without bun. So, I mean, it just depends on your preference. There's a lot of things you can eat on keto, meat-wise, that like, you can eat basically any meat on keto because there's not carbs in it, and the fattier the meat, the better. So, yeah, that was basically my summer, my journey. This year, however, though, like, this whole process was kind of about self-discovery and just, like, I had a really, like, not good mental state, I guess, like, with body image. So, like, I was happy with how I looked, but I struggled a lot with how I looked as well, because like I saw that I had gained weight and like my pants weren't fitting. So it was just kind of emotionally hard, especially going into the summer, like not looking my best, like not wanting to wear a bikini. I wore a one piece like all last summer. It was really hard for me, and I don't know, I just went through a lot mentally. And then when I dropped off at the beginning of the school year and I stopped doing keto, I was focused on school. It was my senior year, so I went through a lot of hurdles and struggles, like just getting my GPA where it needed to be, getting my self-image like where I think it should be. But I'm not gonna lie to you, like, this is hard for me to talk about, I'm sorry. I went through a lot of like mental challenges along the way. Like, I was happy and I wanted to lose. Like, originally this whole thing started out with me telling my friend Kay that if I lost 20 pounds, I would play, or like I would try out for varsity soccer with her. So I get to the end of the summer, I've lost 24 pounds. She's so proud of me, but then she tells me that she doesn't want to play soccer anymore, and I was like, okay, well, I'm not playing, like, I did this for you. So I decided not to play soccer, but then, I don't know, I think with such a free schedule, like, I still went to the gym every day after school. With such a free schedule, I had a lot of time to myself and to, like, think about things, and I'm just the type of person to overthink. So I went through a lot of, like, self-image struggles this whole year, and there was points where I just wasn't eating at all because I was like, I'd rather have abs than eat dinner. So it's a lot when you're, like, going through a journey to, like, lose weight, because I thought if I dropped 20 pounds, I would look a lot differently than I did. So I just tried to eat low carb, like, throughout the school year, and, like, that went well, other than, like, me having eating issues and everything. But I think for the majority of people who want to try this diet, that it would be, like, fine to do that as long as you're already happy with, like, you already love yourself and you're happy with who you are as a person, because a number on a scale doesn't matter. It doesn't define you. If anyone judges you for how you look, then they shouldn't be in your life, and you should really get away from that negative energy. I'm a big believer on self-love and positive vibes, and I know that's hypocritical of me sometimes because I get down on myself a lot, but I really try to love myself. So I just want anyone to know who wants to go on this journey that it's all mental. It's really not physical. Like, you have physical changes, but it's all mental. It comes down to your mental strength as a person. And if you're in a healthy mindset, then I think it's a really good thing. But I know I myself struggled with body image because I didn't think my body would look the same way it did after I had done it. It did work because I lost 24 pounds in 2 months. Then again, if you have a lot less fat to lose, you might not see as drastic changes as I did, because I had just, like, a huge stomach. It was all fat, and so that weight, or that fat went away with the diet. So it's been a year now. I'm officially down 40 pounds. And as of this morning, I'm back into ketosis because I decided that I was going to do keto again this summer. I know I'm a few weeks late to start it, but I had been trying to get into it, but I didn't water fast long enough. So even though I ate no carbs for a week, it, like, just wasn't working. So I finally water fasted for 65 hours, like, these past few days, and I'm in ketosis. And honestly, ketosis gives you such mental clarity, and you just feel better. Like, I feel so upbeat, like, I want to go do something, like, all the time. And that's how it was last summer. Like, I was just always happy. It, like, produces endorphins in you that you just, like, always want to, like, get going and keep going. And a big plus is that you never feel bloated. Like, you could eat a double stack burger with cheese and bacon without a bun, and, like, you'll feel great after. You won't feel bloated, you'll just feel satisfied. That's a really big plus about keto. But it's just all, like, a mental kind of game. And I'd say if you want to go on this journey, to have someone, like, there for your support, because it is hard. It's all mental. And, like, you just need to love yourself. So if you think you're in a good place and you love yourself, then I say go for it. But if you're kind of on the body image struggle side, then I think you should have someone there to support you throughout this, because it does get challenging a lot. Yeah, so I could go into detail about more of my journey, but that's like the basic overview of it. So if you have any questions, just let me know, and I would be glad to help anyone out in any way that I can, because I really think keto can be a good thing, and it does produce results. So thank you for listening, and if you have any questions, just hit me up.